hard, brittle. That's a good example, isn't it?
Is rock.
Welcome to Split Week, the 6-day build at the old dub shop. This is a 6-day only build on a 1966 barnfind Volkswagen bus. The build is taking place at the old dub shop, an air-cooled specialist in Bristol in the United Kingdom, with the help of some die-hard enthusiasts and some great businesses. So before the teardown starts, let's meet some of the team that are helping out over the next 6 days.
Hi, I'm James from Jay's Auto Electrical. Today we're looking at this split screen where we're going to have a look at the wiring. We're going to rebuild this from start to finish. We're going to take out all this old mess, completely rewire it. As you can see, things have been joined. A right old mess here, there, various connectors, years and years of modifications and bodges over the years. This is obviously the best bit in here, where the fuse box and all the switch gear is. Absolutely falling to pieces, rotting away, crumbling as we touch it. So we're going to have a brand new wiring loom, start to finish, all the electrics, all the switches, all replaced, all new. This is the old indicator, brake light, relay. You can see all corroded and rotted away. All that will be replaced, removed, start to finish. All the switch gears will be replaced. As you can see, things are falling apart as we touch them. Bit by bit, everything's hard, brittle.
That was good. Right.
Everything's hard.
Oh.
Hard and brittle.
I think I got the first one.
Oh, okay.
I hope I did. That's a good snap.
Yeah. There's bits up here as well. Everywhere you can look. Little bits modified, fiddled with. Parts not even connected.
Is that original?
That is the headlight wiring, yeah. That actually is an original headlight plug, which goes nowhere. Same this side. So this are actually yeah.
That was a good snap, that first one.
It was. It went really well. That's a good example, isn't it? That's about it. It's quite a basic van, really. Not a lot to it. The fuse box is here. Basically, this lump here then goes all the way to the back.
Yeah.
The battery's in the boot. Now alternator in the boot. I don't know if he's out. There should be a light up in here. I don't know where he's. Oh, up there, look. I don't know if he's going to go that lavish or not, but the only annoying thing is these, like the original colours, are black with various stripes. The modern looms might just come black with white,
Right.
or they make the modern loom with a different colour.
Yeah.
And years of working with that colour, you get a new wiring loom, and they've decided the indicators are now blue.
Yeah.
And you're looking at the new wiring loom going, oh, what have you done here? Because they've muddled it all up. I mean, you can see there, like, it's absolutely.
Yeah, it's shot on it.
That will probably. I couldn't even pull it off with my fingers. Anyway, snap straight off.
I was pulled straight out.
Where's that? That rusty.
So it's time to remove all the old electrics and wiring from the bus. Ready for the new wiring loom to go in a couple of days' time once the bodywork's sorted. Surprisingly, on these old Volkswagens there's not actually that much wiring on them. They're fairly basic.
I wonder what left in this thing.
That's it done.
There's the sum of 1960s wiring loom.
Is Brock.
Hi guys, my name is Thomas. I'm from Superb Trimming Service Bristol, the trimming company, and my plan is to sort out this interior in the most decent way possible, obviously. There are a lot of surprises come out on the way, like we haven't got any more bar, and there are things missing we're still waiting for. Hopefully they'll reach us on time. First things first, I'll probably start to strip out some seats, move on with the design, how we work, discuss it with the rest of the guys, and then we jump on the headlining, which as you can see is a bit of a nightmare. To be honest, this is the first time I see it in the pure light, you know, and I was like, and yeah, so we have a bit of a trouble, but I think we'll be okay on the end, man. We're working with a good team of the people, they know what they're doing. Hopefully I know what I'm doing. So yeah. You see guys, and basically the headline will be trimmed in a nice perforated white vinyl. If it's about the seats and all the door cards, we'll be making a nice mix with the bright grey vinyl and grey fabric, which Spence chose. It's a beautiful contrast, and we're trying to make as simple as possible because obviously it's not a new car, so the design have to be nice, smooth and simple, you know, to match within the time of the car. And obviously we're thinking about something like stripes kind of stitching with the nice piping edging. I think it will do the decent job. Hopefully it do. So I think that's it for now, buddy. I'll try to keep you posted as much as possible on the way.
Is Brock.
Okay, I'm Dean. I'm going to be taking care of the welding and bodywork side of this. Yeah, starting here at the front end. Obviously this has seen better days. Wonderful repair job by whoever stuck it on with a bit of sealer. It looks like they've taken it off, beaten it out and stuck it back on, which is innovative but not too pretty, is it? But we got a new piece, whole complete front panel. Going to join it in here, somewhere around here.
So do you reckon that front panel's the original one?
I think it is, yeah. Literally, like I said, I think they've cut it. It's been hit in the front hard. They've cut it out and glued it back on when they've straightened it out.
Strange.
Very strange. But, you know.
Are there any other bits at the moment on the bus that need attention? I guess that we might find more as it goes along. But
Obviously, yeah, once we start cleaning it up and scraping bits off, we'll find a bit more. There's a big hole in the roof where they had the Velux window in.
Right.
Or whatever it was.
But the floor...
A little bit of damage here on the sill. Where, again, some quite innovative repairs, but not too pretty looking. So that's got to be dealt with.
Floor's alright though overall, or...?
Floor's not too bad at all by the look of it. We're going to get that scraped up and brushed up and see what we got there. Obviously we'll take care of anything that does need doing. We've had the Yeehaw arches in the back, so we've got some proper splitty arches to go back in it and tidy that up. And I think that's about it, really. There's a few odd little bits here and there that we're sure we'll deal with as we go around. I don't know, we just sort of matching the paint in as best we can to the original paint. So hopefully we're going to get some cellulose and keep it sort of toned right down rather than have that 2-pack glare. So.
Oh, what's this? Well, it's a hole, but
Yeah. Now, again, it's fantastic. Looks like it was previously owned by Tommy Walsh. But yeah, that'll need dealing with, won't it?
Is rock.
so there's some of the main team involved with Split Week. It's now time to start working on the bus. And the first step is to get that roller paint job off. So the roller paint job on this side, which is the driver's side of the bus, is coming off really, really easily. The layers of paint, we think, are the very top layer is a white, which is the roller. There's then a layer of brown, and then it almost seems red in places, then a primer, then another white, and then the original paint. So a fair few layers to get through to get back to the original paint, which is what's wanted to then let the sign painter come and add the logos on at the end of the week. You see here the pressure washer is breaking through that brown paint. And above the arch there, that rear wing, you can see a bit of the red coming through. There's also some filler in places on some repairs. And some patchwork with some metal. Some of it is just screwed in, other bits are riveted in. So they will need to be cut out and new panels put in. There's a whole bunch of different parts which are just siliconed in. Like this panel here. Obviously the glass has gone at some point, so it's just been siliconed in to keep it dry. Which makes sense to a certain extent. So a big job for the team is to get rid of all the silicone around all the windows. There's fresh new rubbers and fresh new seals to go in. So it's going to make a massive difference on this bus. If you haven't seen already, that whole front panel is glued in there. So that needs to come out. It is actually held in with a few spot welds, so they will need to be cut out so that front panel can come off. The bus is being jacked up now so the steering column can come out. Unfortunately, some tighter restrictions have come into place in London where light steer are, and we're not sure if they're going to be able to come out and make the column on site. So that one's being sent off to them so they can build it at their HQ and then get it sent back so it can get fitted at the end of the week. Whilst the front end is having the silicone removed, steering column is being removed from underneath, and the back of the bus is being jet washed to remove that white roller paint. Interestingly, this side of the van is much harder to get that roller paint off. So maybe the bus was sat in the sun and the driver's side was sat facing the sun for a long time, and maybe that's dried it out and that's made it easier to come off. Not too sure on that one. If you've had any experience with buses like this, stick a link in the comments. I'd be interested to see how you managed to get the paint off, because this is proving to be difficult. quite lucky on this build that different people can do different things at the same time. There's enough different parts going on to replace and to work on, where people aren't hanging around and waiting for each other. Or at least not at the moment. We'll see how it goes in a couple of days' time.
That was loose.
So what are you doing at the moment?
Okay.
What are you doing at the moment?
Taking the steering box off to get it shipped off to lights there, to get it rebuilt, shortened and converted into power steering.
So is he not coming down?
He might come down Thursday. It's all on restrictions at the moment in London. He's doing a bit more research first, but there is only going to be 6 working at a time, so thank you.
As we're filming this, rules and regulations are
How's it
changing
going
each
now?
day.
Yeah, good. I've never seen so much silicone in my life. We've got a front panel being held on by silicone.
Is that coming off alright?
The whole is tough. It's welded in a couple of spots, and the rest of it's just silicone. So there's a weld here, but the rest of it is just silicone. So when Spencer's out of the way, I'll get the bottom off and the panel will come out.
Hey?
Yeah.
Alright guys? Yeah, we finally stripped out everything and we can see like a massive difference between the seat that are made just fixing and the seat we have here. The seat with the backwards profile, the other one is flat. I will try to work out something to make those look similarly as much as possible, obviously, but we're dealing with what we have, so yeah. But we're good folks though.
This panel is going to be replaced, but before we can replace it, the glass does need to come out, and it's really stuck in with all that silicone. As you can see here, there's a couple of spot welds holding in that front panel, but only a few. There's a lot of light coming in between those different panels there. It's such a shame that there's no history on this bus, because it'd be really interesting to find out why that was done. I cannot think of any reason why that would have been done. If anyone has any bright ideas, let us know. We'd love to find out. Is that something that happened often? The paint on this side is really difficult to come off. It's taken a long time, and that's just the first layer, and the first layer is the roller, which should be the easiest to come off, but it's really difficult.
What was that, sorry?
We've got the wipers working.
That's good, there's no glass. And no wipers.
Yeah.
That's not bad going then, considering it however old.
Yeah, mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
I said to Spencer, you're sort of going to be seized up, but it worked. It's working. Yeah. No speed, everything perfect. Yeah, that was yeah, I was going to say the spindle's non-existent, but the motor works.
Seems crazy after so long for that still to work.
That's the only bit left on it, isn't it, really?
It's pretty much the last bit of electrics in the bus to come out.
Yeah. So Neil Leicester might not be able to make it due to new restrictions. So we're sending him the column now. He's going to get it made, do a bit more research on it, get a bit more of a clearer picture. And if he can't make it down, he's going to convert it and post it to us by Thursday. We can get it in. As we supply and fit his columns anyway, so all good.
As mentioned before, the front seats is actually one's flat and one's curved, and I think one's from a bay window and the other one's from a split screen. So the trimmers have got their work cut out because they can't make a template because it's two different seats. There's a few parts which are being donated to the build, so how's it going?
Yeah, buddy. Happy Monday, huh? I would say straight. The first one, mate.
How's that?
Yeah, the cover, about that, buddy. Basically, as it could be expected, nothing comes easy. We unbound one of the cover, and here we go. Underneath, we have another one. Bit of a surprise, huh?
Amazing.
So, yeah.
Good start.
We have to clean up all to the bare frame, make sure all works properly, and then we'll be putting everything new. So new padding, new foam, and obviously completely new template because we can't reuse this thing. It's completely useless. And above that we have two different seats, so we have to make the template twice. Money is not coming easy, but yeah, nothing we cannot handle now. Hopefully. So my missus is helping. Yeah, say hello. What's up, guys? Right on the order bench.
So just more parts which are needed.
That's right, yeah. The wiper motor works, but the spindles are seized up.
Cool.
Jaw gauge with no needle. Okay, this is the new wiring loom, all ready to go back in the van. We've added a few extra cables in here for the electric fuel pump, and a few extras just in case we do think of anything we need at a later date. So we've ran 3 extra cables just in case. But this then stretches from the front to the back of the van.
But another surprise, not only 2, but 3 covers on one backrest, mate. So it's about a 3 generations of trimmers putting one sheet on another. Yay! Getting better and better every second.
Managed to finally get that glass out the front, but that paintwork on the passenger side is still not coming off. Or it's coming off very, very slowly.
So I took the fuel flap off to get it all back to original paint, so we can send this off to be spectrum analysed to get a paint match for the front panel and the rear arches when we hopefully get back to the original paint. So that's the plan anyway.
Going to put pop eights in the two back two.
So all the windows need to come out so the seals can be replaced. And most of the glass is being held in with silicone, so that's good. So again, it needs to come out with silicone.
White promoter, yay!
Three guys working on the bus at the moment, all in different areas, achieving different tasks, which is brilliant.
But any leftovers to support this part?
If you grab that fuel flat
One here.
on
Yeah, just piece of metal or piece of spring just to support it, so
Alright.
it has to be supported by something, like you see this one is... It's not about being fussy, but it's about basically having my life easier, you know?
You broke that? I saw
Hey,
it, you broke that.
yeah, mate, I had to strip out cover after cover after cover after cover, mate. It was a triple cover set, mate.
It was alright before you touched it.
Yeah, obviously it was alright before I touched it, like everything else, mate.
So there's three different covers on these original seats. So obviously the original covers, and then 2 times they had been trimmed straight over the top. So the guys now stripped them completely back, repaired a bunch of broken springs, and now are starting to build them up from scratch again.
Thomas, can I steal that tube?
Yeah, sure, man, go ahead.
Brilliant.
No alcohol drinking, mate. None of it, mate. It's not kicking at all, mate. Just the tea.
Can you see what the layers are there?
So you got the undercoat is the brown stuff from the original white that we've just taken off. So the painted white that was gone on, the hand painted white. Then that's the brown undercoat, and then there's another layer there which is like a grey colour, and then this is the original white here. Yeah, so there's 1, 2, 3 colours before we get to the white.
And then this is getting sent off to then match the...
This is getting sent off to match the original colour, which is probably that, which is inside the petrol. You can see where they've painted it here, letting this all run.
Right, so you can get gas bottle, coffee, milk.
More silicone to be removed.
It's got to be too difficult to paint hand, I reckon. What do you reckon?
Yeah, the string coat comes off so easy on this side and not on the other.
Yeah.
Double XL.
Split weight t-shirts have arrived. Just in time.
Quite like that.
Whoa, mate. That's a nice one. I'm so proud, I got my t-shirt. Yeah, mate. Amazing. Christmas. Thank you.
It's all go in the trimming corner.
Right, I'm going to get the fan in here now, Dean.
Mine will be on fire by 2 o'clock.
Yeah! I'll get the van in here now.
Yeah, be nice.
The guys are making some good progress on the paint on this side, but it is very, very slow. That white roller paint's coming off with the pressure washer on the driver's door there. So here we are, midway through day 1. The bus has gone through a good teardown, the doors are off, the glass is out, the seals are off. Some good progress on the paint, but it is very slow. Lots of live feeds on Facebook. So if you are on Facebook, be sure to check out the old dub shop, and also check out the event page, Split Week at the old dub shop. There's lots of updates going in there. No horrors found yet, so that's great. The remains of the old window seals. That front end's still on at the moment. Just need to grind out a couple of those welds and then that front end can come off. But yeah, so far, so good. Let us know what you think. If you've enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe so you can see the next video. Give us a thumbs up and let us know what you would do if this was your project. Be interested to see what you guys would do. If anyone's got any tips to help get that paintwork off, let us know.
We have already foam. We put the carpet underneath just to secure the foam and then put the coconut mat. So once it's nearly done, basically prepared, that will be templated for an actual cover and jump out to the other one, which is probably welded already. So yeah.
Brilliant.
They weren't easy, mate, you know what I'm saying? We had to make sure none of those springs end up with someone else's leathers, you know? I don't want to say, yeah, as you can see, the condition is way, you know what I'm saying? Way, I don't know how to say.
That's not good enough, is it?
What's that? All right.
I've got to lock it right now.
Yeah.
So there we go. This is the Split Week Challenge. Hope you've enjoyed it. We are halfway through day 1. The bus can now go in and the bodywork can start on it. Keep a lookout for the next video, that's going to be coming shortly. And there's going to be updates every single day during the build. All 6 days of this build of the 1966 barnfind bus. This is the Split Week Challenge at the old dub shop.
But just who is Brock? Where did he come from? It is a strange story that begins many years ago.
Next time on the Split Week Challenge.
Sucks, but what can you do?